What's up, guys? It's a Black Hole Kage, aka Jay, and we back with some more Dragon Age, the VeilGuard. I don't know why I'm doing this, saying like that, but we're back with some more Dragon Age, the VeilGuard. Um, let's get into it, man. I am gonna skip through this real quick because I'm gonna go and look through the settings real quick. All right, we're back. Now we have to find a place to reach out to Solus. Go ahead and do that. We don't have any abilities
Wait,
right now. So.
that room wasn't there before. I don't think.
This wasn't? Now I might have to go back and check.
Therefore, Harding must have put my pack here. It makes sense. Better place to sleep than the infirmary. Guess I can spare a few moments to unpack my things.
Oh, so this is our room. Let's get it.
Varric and his life lessons. I asked him how we were supposed to stop Solus, and he gave me this. Take a long, hard look in it, kid. It'll always show the face of a hero who can get it done. I don't know if I see a hero's face, but it's a face that's seen a lot. Got a few new scars. Some that show up in a mirror, some that don't. But Varric believed in me then, and he believes in me now. I can do this. Every time I look at this, I can hear that little girl thanking me for saving her village from Darkspawn. She said that since the Grey Wardens didn't have griffins anymore, I could have hers. If I hadn't been there, I'd never have met Varric. And never had to deal with the First Warden complaining I ignored orders. Yeah, it doesn't matter what the First Warden thinks. There's a little girl alive today because I attacked instead of waiting for reinforcements. A peddler gave me this after I saved his caravan from bandits.
Why are you carrying all
He
this?
told me nobles think of ruling like a game of chess, that each move determined what mark humanity will leave on the world. We fight each other, we oppress the elves. We're at war with the Untarm. If our rulers keep treating everything like a war game, the only marks we leave on the world will be scourge marks.
One last.
Meditation upon the use of blades. Must have read this thing cover to cover a dozen times during weapons training. Working drills until I had the perfect strike ready to face anything. Everything came so easily back then.
Maybe we gotta start putting our face
That's
back in that
better.
book.
Now, how do I connect to Solus? Just sleep or
Pick up that mirror.
relaxing? Maybe if I
Just
clear
feed
my
off.
mind.
All right, round two with Solus. Let's get it. I'm trying to be a little bit more.
Back so soon. It must have been worse than I had thought.
Not really, bro. Watch yourself.
Hello, Dreadwolf.
Ah, but perhaps I am mistaken. You may be here to correct me, to tell me that my concerns were unfounded. I am, after all, remembered as the god of lies, treachery, and rebellion.
I'm not here to debate whether what you said was accurate.
But to be clear, it was accurate.
I need to know what the gods are planning.
You are asking for knowledge no mortal in this world is privy to. If I am to share it with you, I need to know what makes you the right person to lead the fight against Algernon and Gillenane.
I want to go between one of these.
I stopped you, didn't I?
You disrupted the ritual.
Yeah, I did. Even though I'm nowhere near as powerful as you.
Your plan is to tell me how powerful you aren't?
Back in the Grey Wardens, I was with a group of recruits outside this village dealing with the Darkspawn incursion. Our orders were to wait for reinforcements, but we knew that by the time they arrived, everyone in that village would be dead.
So you led your team of recruits in any way, collapsing the tunnel and saving the village.
How'd you know that?
You helped Varric pursue me for the better part of a year. It would have been foolish not to learn about who was hunting me.
Then you know that powerful opposition doesn't frighten me. I find a way to get the job done whatever it takes.
I suppose I was not so different when I started.
Started what?
My rebellion against the Evanuris. The Elven gods, as you call them. They wish to reclaim their dominion over this world. To accomplish that, they will need two things. First, the Blight. What exists in this world is a bare fragment of its power. The rest is imprisoned, until they release it.
Can I go in like?
I don't understand. Elganon and Gillenane were elves like you, right? Why would they want to blight the world?
It is my fault. As the Dread Wolf, I was a thorn in their side. When my efforts weakened their grasp on the Elven people, they grew frustrated, then desperate.
And turned to the blight.
Once the corruption took hold of them, they were blind to its horror. It was just another source of power for them. Now they would blight the world without hesitation, and call us backward and foolish for opposing them.
The rest of the blight is imprisoned? There's more than what's in the world already?
Yes. Centuries ago, the Magisters of Tevinter opened my prison. A tiny fragment of the Blight escaped. That fragment grew beneath the earth, and led to the blights that have swept across the world. However terrible the Blight is now, it is a mere fraction of what we will see if its full power is unleashed.
The blight didn't escape with the gods?
Algernon and Gillenane escaped largely empty-handed, fortunately. Most of the Blight is still trapped in the prison I created ages ago.
So what we saw at that village, that's them not at full strength?
Correct.
What would they need to do to free the blight? And how do we stop them from doing it?
They will need to pierce the veil to reach the Blight's prison. My Lyrium dagger is one of the few artifacts capable of doing so.
We've already recovered it from the ritual site.
Excellent. Then they will have to make their own. That will give you time.
You said the gods needed two things, and the blight is the first. What's the second?
Followers. They have called themselves gods. And what is a god without worshippers to sing their praises?
You think they want the elves back? I don't think the elven people will bend a knee to blighted murderous monsters.
Agreed. Algernon and Gillenane care little for the elves. They will find worshippers among those hungry for power. tyrants and bullies, the cruel and the corrupt, who fear their own vulnerability and seize any chance to feel strong. If you hunt them, they will lead you to Algernon and Gillenane.
Party.
I came here for specifics, not fortune-telling.
I would tell you more were I not currently in prison thanks to your actions.
Fine. I'll go kick the trees and see what falls out.
The Veravas, the lighthouse Soluvian, can take you anywhere, if you master its secrets. Have you done so?
Not yet, but we've got one of the Veil Jumpers working on it. She'll get it sorted, and we'll see how it goes.
Yes, I suppose we will. And when you speak with Varric, please tell him that I regret what happened.
I mean, this dude's not that bad, right? Like, if you speak to him that way, I mean, he kind of just goes with it. You know, like when you're not really going back and forth with him. Scared it. Hold on. So, oh wait, what's her name? Just trying to figure it out. All right.
So Solus told the truth about the gods.
You heard? It's bad, Varric. If you'd seen Demeter's crossing...
The team needs to act fast. And it can't do that with me leading from a bed. You've got to take point on this.
I'll get it done.
I never doubted it.
Harding might.
Rook, when I put this team together, what did I look for? A detective to find the Dreadwolf, and a scout to get us the lay of the land. Exactly the people he'd expect me to recruit. Disciplined, predictable. And then there's you. Remember when we first met, kid? I watched you lead a few misfit recruits and push back one of the biggest darkspawn hordes I've ever seen.
Just needed to find the right strategy.
And no other warden found it. You stopped that horde.
I did,
Had
huh?
to drop a town hall on it, but you've got a knack, kid.
I never saw it.
For what?
Finding a way through the wildest shit I've ever seen. With a plan that no one expects. On the best day of his life, Solus wouldn't see you coming, Rook. And don't worry. I'll still be here to talk if you need me.
There is something. When I took over at the ritual site, I had to make a call on who came with me to knock over that statue. It was the first decision I made leading this team, and Harding got hurt because of it.
You
What the
made
heck?
a decision with the best information you had. Sometimes you do that, and people end up hurt. Or worse.
What would you have done?
What would I have done? Probably gotten myself killed and failed to stop the ritual if you hadn't stepped in. A good leader isn't someone who never makes mistakes. It's someone who admits when they make one. That's how you earn their trust.
Demeter's crossing was awful. While we were there, we found one survivor, the mayor.
You left him to fend for himself.
Not everyone was happy about my decision. We're just starting out, and I'm already losing their trust.
Not really.
The key to earning the team's trust isn't to only make decisions everyone agrees with. It's showing the team that they can tell you whatever's on their mind, even if they think you're full of crap. And know you'll listen.
Did Nev tell you about me talking to Solus in the Fade?
I had some good arguments with Chuckles back in the day. I can't imagine being stuck with him in my head. But how are you feeling about it?
It doesn't matter how I feel about it. We can't stop the gods without what he knows.
And there you go. You don't have to love him to deal with him.
He also asked me to tell you that he regrets what happened. Hurting you, I mean.
Chuckles is sentimental. He could burn the world down, and the thing that would make him cry is a single flower with blackened petals.
I'll let you get some rest.
You're gonna be fine, Rook. Hey, one last thing before you go. I've been racking my brain thinking of contacts who might help us with these gods.
You got any ideas?
Nothing. But being a leader isn't about having all the answers yourself. It's about knowing who does. Nev has connections to a whole world that Harding and I barely know. Might be worth talking to her.
Will do. Thanks, Varric.
Anytime.
Alright.
I wish I could be out there with you, Rook.
I wish you
Just
could
be
too,
careful,
Varric.
all right?
I got it. Alright, check in with Nev. Nev, I mean. Who? Oh, hey, yo. So what is this? Like, you just get... Oh, okay, nice. Well, let's check it out. Oops. We got a workshop right there too. But let's was that for us or them? I think that was for us. Hmm, okay. Okay, well hold up. Because we got some stuff and it's not letting us check it. I think our room's this way right here. You know what? This kind of feels like Assassin's Creed 2. Not 2 as in number 2, but Assassin's Creed as well. You know what? We'll leave it as is. Anything in here? Let me check the room potential activity. Check the area. Nothing. Alright, let's get it. Did I open it? I'm not too sure. For real this time. Nev, we on our way. So does she have a fake
Hey,
leg
Nev.
right here?
Hi, Wisps.
Can't even tell.
Yeah, they're still here. But you're here for leads. You want allies to go after the gods? I've got places to look, if we can get anywhere but Arlathan.
Valara's working on it. What have you got?
Let's start with the angles we know.
Oh,
The
she
gods
does.
are corrupt magic personified. Who do we hire to fight that? First, the Antivan Crows.
You want to fight gods with assassins?
Not just any assassin, their most feared mage killer, the Demon of Virantium.
Working with a feared mage killer doesn't bother you?
If he doesn't have a contract out on me, it's not a problem.
Hmm.
It's a fancy name. Can he back it up?
That's the question. The demon got his nickname taking out blood mages and venatori. From everything I've learned, the reputation was earned. I never uncovered his real name, and there's been fewer stories the last few years, but the crows would know. I can set a meeting with their bosses.
This is great. Thanks, Nev.
It's what I'm here for.
You said the crows were first. What's next?
A trip home.
Back to Minrathous.
Capital city and heart of Tevinter. An empire of mages that knows a thing or two about corrupt magic.
Tevinter Authority.
Won't help and can't be trusted, which is why we talk to the Shadow Dragons. They're a resistance group that fights slavers, blood magic, and imperial corruption. They've got eyes and ears everywhere, including mine. If the gods enter the empire, we might get something. Besides, I owe them an update.
Are they all mages?
Tevinter might prize its mages, but the Shadows accept anyone. We've all got a stake in the cause.
Sure we can trust these shadow dragons?
You've got a better shot with them than most in the city.
So we talk to the crows in Antiva and the shadow dragons in Minrathous.
I wouldn't mind checking in on my neighborhood either. If Baba was ready for us.
Yeah. Should check how things are going.
Where's the neighborhood? Where you from? You're from Minrathous. There's got to be something else to unlock that. Hold on, let's go here real quick. Okay, we can talk to her instead.
Toldar is a tunal. VeilGuard, Velos Atreidim. But Velos Atreidim is nothing like Isatunal.
Isatunal. I remember. After you touched the dagger, the prayer, the proclamation, Isatunal. What exactly are you proclaiming?
They don't remember. No one remembers. We don't even know what we lost.
Oh, so you can legit start flirting with her and stuff. I thought it was just like a caring thing, but I was wrong. Start making sense. Am I interrupting? You lost me.
Harding? Are you in there?
I'm sorry, what?
What does Isatunal actually mean?
Isatunal is an affirmation, a statement of existence, of being. It means I am here.
Oh, look at the bruising,
But no, not
man. That's
not
crazy.
I is singular, but it isn't. We either. We is multiple, but also separate.
What?
Isatunal is the eternal hymn that encompasses all time, all spaces. I am, we are, this and that, here, there, now, and forever.
What's important is that you're happy.
Happy? Happy's not it. Whole. Right, maybe. I'm certain Isatunal describes how we, the dwarves, once were. But none of the books say anything about it. None of the histories are right. If we forgot something so important, what else did we forget?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I don't expect you to have an answer. Thanks for letting me babble, by the way.
Anytime. That's what I'm here for.
Okay. Why you laid up like that? Let's see. Nothing here. Let's get it. Oh yeah, hey, Harding, we're leaving. Let's get it. We gotta go. Those aren't lit up like those other ones. Whoop. Awkward. Oh.
Almost there. I just have to. Shit! Sorry.
Can I help?
No, I've got it. Mostly,
Okay.
mirrors are funny things, aren't they? Reflections. They distort reality no matter what you try. And there's the trick. Control that distortion. There you have it.
What is that place?
If I had to guess, it's the Fade. Another part of it, I mean.
Didn't Morrigan say this Illuvian could go anywhere? Didn't think that meant elsewhere in the Fade.
She called it the Vir of Us, freedom of ways. I wonder...
If you have an idea what that place is, Balara, share it. We don't have time to waste.
Some of the older texts talk about a place in the Fade where all the Illuvians meet. A crossroads where you could travel across all of Thedas in just minutes.
Right. We saw something similar when we were chasing Solus. I wonder if it's the same.
It is alike, and it is not.
Who are you? And how did you get here?
The Wolf's Fang. You carry it now. Old paths. A new journey. Through there. I will wait.
Hey, dude, you didn't even say who you were, though.
Well, can't tell if that's a trap or not. But we're short on options. One way to find out.
And it didn't feel dangerous, you know? Almost more... sad.
We have no idea what or who they are, so let's be careful. We need to be ready for anything.
And we still don't know what this Illuvian's gonna do. One of us should probably stay behind in case it closes.
Good point.
Just tell us when you're ready to go, Rook, and then we can figure out what's going on.
Awakening. Find a way to Treviso or Docktown. Investigate the crossroads. Okay, so we could change parties. Let's see. So we're choosing. We got Nev and Harding. My thing is, we're gonna talk to the Veil Jumpers, I think, right? And the Shadow Dragons. So I think Harding stays back. We run with Nev and with Balara. I'm sorry, Harding. But you gotta stay.
Hello again. Who are you?
A caretaker. I go where I am needed, Dweller. Now, I am here.
And where is here?
The crossroads.
Oh, that's a dweller? What do you mean by that?
Are we safe here? Or are we gonna get swarmed by more demons?
The Evanurus hunger for the crossroads. Their influence is spreading. Blight, death, madness. They send their minions to claim this place. The crossroads is in a time of need, Dweller. I cannot protect you.
You don't have to. If you're standing against the gods, then consider us reinforcements.
Yeah, this ain't nothing. Ooh. Looks pretty clean, I ain't gonna lie. Ain't gonna lie. Thing is, we're almost running up on time here. We're good though. Okay. That's a fast travel in. Yeah, there it is. Oh. Oh, so it's like, okay. If you want to change and stuff like that, that's fine. Okay.
Blight, roots, and magical seals? What's through there?
As far as revenant essence, don't got that. No, okay.
Can't travel this way.
The gods are trying to slow us down, which means we can do some real good here.
I just want to explore this a little bit before we get to where we need to get to. Can we do anything with this? No.
Yeah, this dog seems sturdy.
That's
So,
crazy.
You can ferry us to the other islands.
Winds await, Dweller.
That's great.
I'll take that as a yes.
Let's go.
The deeper currents. The spirits here were driven out. Refugees now from the gods' minions. I have summoned the guardians of the crossroads to protect them. Beware. The guardians repel all interlopers.
Wait, but if we're gonna,
too.
yes, indeed. But if we're gonna be taking out those guardians, doesn't that just do more harm to the people? They're massive.
The Fater. That's where they're breaking through.
Guess we can thank the gods for that.
Oh, what's going on? Hold up.
More death, more power.
No, stay on them.
Fight on.
I'll go ahead and leave those alive for a little bit. All right, nice.
We're getting good at this.
Oh, that's how you do it. Okay, I was doing the wrong thing. There's a ladder up there. We came through here, though, right? Easy. So there's multiple ways to go. Can't go that way. This is where it wants us to go. Oh no, it's not. Okay, well let's go back this way. We can't go in there.
What's this? It looks like an entryway.
Oh my goodness.
What's going on here?
That poor spirit's being held prisoner.
You're awake. How's your head? The guards really knocked you about.
Huh?
Well, it's...
Do you remember our mission? Gillinane's lab. The wolf sent us to infiltrate her testing grounds. Things didn't go perfectly to plan, but the wolf smuggled in help. A key. If you can fight, grab the key and we'll run for it. Just be ready for whatever the witch has in store.
It's like all she sees is another ancient elf.
Ah, freedom. We'll move faster if we split up. See you ahead.
Okay. Not go ahead. I didn't mean to come down here. I mean, obviously I did, but probably shouldn't have.
Blight, be careful.
Is it real blight or just a memory?
Let's just assume it's real.
These are more than just memories. Fight!
Oh, whoa. No, that's that's not what I wanted. All right, well, before let's try this one more time.
Blight, be careful.
These are more than just memories. Fight!
So Gillenane was experimenting with Blight and Darkspawn. The Blight infested her lab. If it's a memory, let's go with it. We need to find our way out before Gillenane finds us.
Truth is open. Everyone's down this way. No, there's always something. The mother of Hala.
Wolf, you came for us.
Wolf.
Your key was enough.
Is this Solus? They're talking
This
about Solus?
unnatural corruption demanded my
Oh no,
personal
that's
attention.
Solus.
It is strong. It has already blocked the escape route I had planned. We will need another way to the surface.
Let's all split up and find it.
I will destroy what corruption I can. You must cut through these monstrosities before Gillenane unleashes something worse.
Okay, they're probably talking about the
He
Inquisitor.
was spooked. By the blight, I mean.
Looks like it's gonna be another little arena fight right here. So before we get into this, go ahead and stop this video. Let's start up with the next one real quick. I'm just gonna wait a couple. Let's go ahead and while we're waiting real quick, check this out. We might need to start upgrading our companions right now. They don't got any skills. There's no upgrading. Not today at least. Okay. Well. With that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get right back to it. Just go ahead and give me a moment.